Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Zubaidah binti Ahmad Razin. I'll be presenting Syariah Court. Syariah Court. Number 1. Syariah Court jurisdiction limited to the state using Islamic law. Number 2. Syariah Court are under the jurisdiction of the state government except the Syariah Court in the Federal Territory, subject to the government of the federal government. Number 3. Sharia court are established in accordance with the Islamic administrative law enactment of the respective states. Number 4. Sharia courts have only jurisdiction authority over matters involving Muslims. Jurisdiction of Sharia court divided by civil and crime. Sharia court on civil cases. Number 1. Relationship between husband and wife. Number 2. Division or claim of matrimonial property. Number 3 is wasiat. Number 4. Division and inheritance of testamentary or intestate property. Number 5. Maintenance of dependence, legality, and custody. Next, Sharia court on criminal cases. The first one is the offense of adopting children. Next, not fasting during Ramadan. Halwat, practicing misguided teachings. Zina, do not pay zakat, selling or drink liquor. There are 3 categories of Sharia court in Malaysia. Sharia High Court has criminal and civil jurisdiction, discuss offences committed by a Muslim and punished under the Islamic Religious Administration Enactment, has appellate jurisdiction over cases from the Sharia subordinate court. Next is Sharia Court of Appeal. This court is to hear and decide any appeal against any decision made by the Sharia High Court in exercising its original jurisdiction, has supervisory and review jurisdiction over the Sharia High Court. Lastly, Sharia Subordinate Court. The court is to deal with offences committed by a Muslim under the administration of the religion of Islam enactment or any other written law that prescribes offences against the tenets of Islam. Sharia court staff are different from one court to another. The first one is Sharia Court of Appeal. It consists of Chief Sharia Judge, Mufti, Qadi, and the panel members consist of public court judges and Sharia High Court judges of other states. Next one is Sharia High Court staff. It consists of Sharia High Court judge, religious affairs examining officer, and religious prosecutor. Lastly, Sharia Subordinate Court staff. It consists of Sharia Subordinate Court judge, religious affairs inspection officer, and religious prosecutor. The court have penal jurisdiction. It has the power to impose a prison sentence of not more than 3 years. Impose a fine not exceeding 5,000 ringgit Malaysia. Number 3. Imposing whipping not exceeding 6 lashes. Number 4. Combination of any of the above punishment. Appointment of Qadi. It is appointed by the Sultan, and for those who do not have Sultan, it is appointed by Yang di-Pertuan Agong. Qadi in the Federal Territory is appointed by Yang di-Pertuan Agong. Court proceeding. Number first, Malay language as the language of the court. Second, it is open to the public. The third, the number of witnesses depends on the case. For example, an adultery case requires 4 witnesses. And lastly, witnesses' status is important. Case appeal from Syariah Court to Syariah Court of Appeal. The Syariah Court of Appeal acts as the Court of Appeal. For civil appeal cases, the value of the claim is not less than 100 ringgit Malaysia. For criminal appeal cases, the fine imposed must exceed ringgit Malaysia 25 ringgit. That's all from me. Thank you. Thank you for watching my explanation for Syariah Court by Chapter 5.